Okay, so what is straight line, or in, as I said, linear equation? So you can have in general y equal to mx plus c, whereby your m here is your gradient or the slope, the c here is your y-intercept. Okay, so let us look into the first example. Find a straight line if a gradient given is 4 and across a point S. Okay, so how are supposed to do? Okay, so first of all, what you need to do here, okay, you need to highlight. Okay, just highlight your, because you're given m, your m here is 4. Okay, then with a point s -2, -1. Okay, so from here highlight your x, that is -2, your y is -1. Okay, so from all the informations you have here, get your formula in. Y equal to mx plus c. Okay, substitute your respective answer for -2 plus c. Okay, so I have -1 equal to -8 plus c. So your c will be -1 plus 8. You have positive 7. Okay, so don't stop your answer in this case. Rewrite back. So your m is 4, just now, right? Then plus 7. So that's the answer for this question. Okay, so for this question. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, given Q and R, find linear equation of QR. Okay, so how? Okay, first of all, what I need to do? Okay, so you'll be given Q 114 and R -1 8. Okay, so from there, what I need to do? Highlight. This is your x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, first of all, okay, always remember your 4 steps here. Okay, first of all, you'll find your gradient. Find your gradient. Okay, so from this, what is your formula? Your m equal to y squared minus y1 divided by x squared minus x1. Okay, so your y squared, y2 is 8 minus 14 divide with -1 minus 1. Okay, so here what do you have? Okay, got -6 divide with -2, again you have 3. -6, -2, you have 3. Okay, so after that, what will you do? You pick a point. Okay, you pick one point. Pick a point. Okay, you pick the positive one, easier. 114. Okay, unless they have specifically tell you it's across which point and so on. So here highlight your x and y. So from here your x is 1, your y is 14. Okay, after that, don't forget y equal to mx plus c. Substitute all your values in. Your y is 14, your m is 3, your x 1. Okay, so your c will be 14 minus with 3, you have 11. Okay, and lastly, don't forget your conclusion. What's your conclusion here? You need to rewrite back your answer in standard form. Okay, so that's the answer. So that's the answer. So far, okay? Okay, let's look into this example. Find an equation of a straight line that passes through Q. See that? Obviously, you need to pass this through this Q. It's parallel to the line of this. Then after that, B is perpendicular to the line of your straight line. Okay, so how? Okay, so again, first of all, what you need to do? Find. Always remember your basic 4 steps. Okay, do remember the 4 basic steps. Okay, so step 1. What's your step 1? Okay, step 1, you need to find your gradient. Okay, so for this, how will you find your gradient? From the line here. Okay, so 3y minus 6x plus 2. Or let me make it this way. Okay, easy for you to view. Okay, so let's solve for the A. Okay, so again, first step, you need to find your M. Okay, so what is your M? Okay, how you obtain your M? From the line involved. Okay, so from the line, you have what? 3y minus 6x plus 2 equal to 0. Rearrange in the form of y equal to mx plus c. So y equal to mx plus c. Okay, so so this one, everything you divide by 3. So you will have y equal to 2x minus 2 over 3. Is it okay? So obviously, what is your M here? What is your M? Your M is actually 2. Okay, so solve for the first one. Second, not yet. Okay, question also highlight it is actually parallel. Okay, so parallel means, please write down, parallel means M1 equal to M2. So just highlight this is your M1. Okay, so means that your M2 is also 2. Is it okay? Okay, so done for step 1. Okay, because step 1 is on everything about the slope. Step 2, pick a point. Step 2, pick a point. So what is this point here? That is your Q. Because questions already obviously tell you. Okay, so from there, you highlight what is your X? 1. What is your Y? 14. Okay? So step 3, get your equation. Y equal to mx plus c. What is your Y? 14. What is your M? 2. What is your X? 1 plus c. So your c equal to 14 minus 2 will be 12. Is it finished at this stage? No. Do remember, step 4 is your, yes, your conclusion. Resubstitute back the value of your M and also your value of your C that you have found. So that's the overall picture on first part. Okay, so far okay? Okay, now let us look into the second example. Okay, next question set is perpendicular to the line. Okay, and again it passes through Q1 and 14 also. Okay, so just continue. Just write it here. Okay, again, step 1, you need to find your M. So how do you find your M? From the line x plus 5y x plus 5y minus 6 equal 0. Okay, so from there, rearrange back. So 5y equal to negative x plus 6. Okay, then divide 5. So your y equal to negative 1 over 5x plus 6 over 5. So from there, okay, what's your m? Negative 1 over 5. Questions already set. Perpendicular. Write down the formula. m1 times m2 equal to negative 1. So since your m1 is 1 over 5 times m2 equal to negative 1, so your m2 will be 5. Because you need to divide, right? See, you need to divide. So negative 1, negative 1, you divide negative 1 you divide with 1 negative 1 over 5. So you got 5. Okay, so from there, so you have stopped for your step 1. What's your step 2? Pick a point. Then the point that you need to pass by will be the Q. So from here, highlight what is your x? 1. What is your y? 14. Step 3. Yes, your equation y equal to mx plus c. So substitute your respective answer. Y is 14, m is 5, x is 1, c. So your c will be 14 minus 5, you have 9. Okay, so is it finished? No. Get your conclusion. So what's your conclusion? Rewrite your m value, for this case is 5, and your c value. So that's the answer for B. Okay. Okay, just remember you have particular 4 steps here. Okay, first of all, highlight what is your gradient, or in other words, find your m. Okay, if you have parallel, perpendicular, what it is. Okay, step 2, choose a point. Step 3, get your formula in and resubstitute and find your value of c. And lastly, don't forget to have your conclusion. So overall, actually, you have 4 steps here. You can see or not? Step 1, find your m. Find m. Step 2, pick a point. Pick one point. Because here, you want to have the value of x and the y. After that, get your equation, that is y equal to mx plus c, to find your value of c. That is your interception. Okay, so lastly, your conclusion. See that? 4 points here, or in other words, 4 steps here. Okay, so that's all for the solution, or the steps to find your equation. Thank you.